I rode with Siri Ward, and you guys know Siri from Between the Reins, and I showed her the video, and I'd asked her, I said, where can I make this mare a little better than what she's clocking? And she agreed with me that there's that hesitation leaving the turns, and her thought behind it was if I add an extra point to help keep this mare moving around the turn, that would help. So we worked her that day. Siri got on and rode her for a minute, showed me exactly what she meant, and I worked her that way for 3 days, I think, just at like a slow lope. It wasn't anything super fancy or exciting. It was just adding a point to the turn on this mare. And in the next week at the Colorado Classic, she ran 2:15.4s. Placed in the first round, was just out of place in the second round, ended up being pretty good in the average. So here's a point, here's a point, here's a point, here's a point, here's a point. Now, as I go around this barrel, I want to hit that point, push her forward, hit that point, push her forward, hit that point, push her forward, push her forward. What it allows her to hopefully understand is that she can set there, but then she has to move forward. So same thing here. Set, push forward, set, push forward, point, point. And just push her forward through that point. Like, almost like she hits a spot, and it's kind of similar to what we do with Elsa, point, point, point. To where it's more kind of set a leg, go to the next point. But because we kind of treat it like a square or a straight line, when they set that leg, they know they have to drive forward, have to drive forward, have to drive forward. So ideally, what hopefully we're teaching them is that they have to move forward through that spot. And like this mare's, she wants to slow her front end down and kind of swing her hip around. And what this does is it lets her set that leg like here, 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 here. But it helps her move forward through the turn. Point, 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 point. And by making her find that extra spot on the back side, that's going to keep her a little bit more down and moving forward. Point, 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 point. So, pretty simple. That's all we did. I did it 2 to 3 times per day. Just like that. Nothing fast, nothing exciting. You just go to that point, drive them forward. Go to that point, drive them forward. And just by adding one more step on the backside everywhere, it forces this mare to think about moving around to the next point. And she's thinking about the next point. So instead of like hitting that front end and just flipping her butt and driving out where there's that hesitation and no forward, this keeps her engaged, lower, and a lot more level moving through the turn